everyone, welcome back to Heartbeat Narratives. My name is Molly and today we have Elle Nishimoto with us. She's a rock star. We have known each other for about 6 years, since she was 1. Elle, thank you for being my first interview with a kid.
Hi, my name is Elle. I'm 7 years old and I'm in 2nd grade basically. I'm really thankful that I'm here today because I really want to talk about the stuff that I do, like sports and my businesses.
Can you tell me your other hobbies?
I really like breakdancing because it's challenging. I do a lot of moves. I don't want it to just be easy all the time, and I'm just really happy that I do breakdancing. I first wanted to do breakdancing when I went to the capital to go to this event. I saw people breakdancing.
Really?
Breaks are for kids. They're really cool, so I really wanted to do cool stuff because someone in my school, he does breakdancing.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was really cool because he did it for the talent show. And I thought I should do it for the talent show. But I'm still thinking about it. Should I battle someone? Should I do the same thing as a different person? Maybe I should do breakdancing. And so I got in because Mommy's best friend wanted me to go in. And so I started breakdancing class. And I battled. So the 2nd week I started, and then I got a folder, which is very happy because, all the good ones get it. And that tells me that I have been practicing a lot at night, and I really improved from the first day I started. And I also got really frustrated when I couldn't do something in class. And I felt very sad that day that I didn't do my battle. But then I felt very happy the next day I did the first battle. And I had to battle to get into the crew because Coach Tom said, I can't let Elle just get into the crew by herself. Like, she needs to do something, like battle.
Mm-hmm. You have to, prove that you have the skills?
Yeah, and someone else was new. So I battled someone else that was new. And I felt very confident. I know I'm just new, but I still don't really care who I battle because I already got through my first battle, and so I feel fine with it.
That's awesome. So you said you play soccer.
Yeah, I just really like soccer, and I maybe started when I was at least 6, maybe.
And you run your own shave ice business.
And I have this other business, which I don't really do anymore. It's a bracelet group, and I do it with my best friend.
You make bracelets? Mm-hmm. I think I heard through the grapevine that you had a really successful event where you sold hundreds of bracelets and you made a lot of money. Is that true?
I think I sold 107 and 190, I think. But I had 2 of them, so I had Ho'omau and Punahou Craft Fair.
What are they made of?
They're beads, and there's different kind of words like keiki and mama and mini, and those are some kind of matches. And then there's keiki and lots of other words like wahine and grandpa and grandma. And now we have our shells that we make for the new gig that I think we're going to go to. Last time I kind of worked the most because I felt like Tegan was a little tired.
So you're a businesswoman.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed, Elle, because seeing you grow up, I feel like you have all these different interests and you pour yourself into those, whatever it might be. So in every interview, I ask people, what makes your heart beat? What makes you happy? So what is that for you?
Well, what makes me happy is like my brother, because I play with him, and playing with my friends at school, and having a nice teacher at school. And the most thing that really makes me happy is spending time with my brother, because he's one of my family members and he plays with me, and my dad, because he does mostly everything with me, and my mom, because she does lots of things with me, like breakdancing.
Your mom breakdances with you too. I didn't know that. You have a really special family. And your brother is, how old is he now?
He's in summer school now. And I'm kind of really scared for him, because I don't know if he will do well at whatever school he goes to. He doesn't really practice writing or drawing. He doesn't really practice those things, so I'm really worried in kindergarten, because we do writings in kindergarten and all those other stuff.
Yeah, I guess he is only 3 years old, so he's got more time where he can practice writing and drawing and learning all those things, because you've had 4 extra years. You're a few years older than him.
Yeah. My friend Eloise, she was in preschool there, and she really improved. And that's why I don't feel really nervous for Rui, but I still kind of do.
Maybe that's because you're his big sister. You love him a lot.
And I love my family, because they help me. I do my homework by myself, but I do everything else with my family. My first time battling, they cheered for me.
Really? What's your favorite move when you breakdance?
Well, I just learned this one, but now it's kind of my favorite. So my favorite is the 6-step that I just learned, but it's kind of easy for me, because it's so natural now, because I practice a lot. And the other one is the outlaw.
Do you do something special with your feet?
Well, there's top rock and up rock. But I just do up rock. Up rock is just regular, going back and forth.
Okay.
Like stepping in front of your other foot.
I think I've seen a couple videos of you dancing, and it seems very natural. When you dance, how does it make you feel?
Well, my dad says I should have a good attitude so I have more fun. And when I don't really have a good attitude, I don't really have much fun. But now that I know that I can do these, I just practice it over and over.
And it got easier?
Yeah.
It's funny how that happens. At the beginning, it's easy to get frustrated, right? And then once you learn and get through that hard part, then it becomes kind of free and fun. You can almost play a little bit more.
It's like I'm just making up the moves, but I'm actually not. Some moves I made up, like when I spin on my knees, I put my foot up and then I land on my knees like this.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of breakdancers do that, so I'm fine with that. But sometimes I just feel kind of weird, because I feel like other breakdancers don't do the stuff that Coach Tom teaches me. So I know how to do these moves because I just improve on it.
Mm-hmm.
What he teaches me, I improve on it.
That's a good skill to have, because you can do that with anything in your life. You get the foundation, whether it's with soccer or running your own business, breakdancing, being a student, and then you just elevate and improve. I think you've always been like that, even when you were a toddler.
One day in preschool, someone fell down and I was patting their back. I forget who it was, but I feel like a lot of people did not do that. Like, nobody came to check on them. I just stayed there, and then everybody was staring at us. That's because nobody else did it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I felt kind of embarrassed because I was the only one helping. I wouldn't feel really embarrassed if everybody was helping.
Yeah, but that makes you really special, Elle, that you have that compassion. You stand out from the crowd and you do things a little bit differently. I'm proud of you for doing that. I think your family would be really proud of you for doing that. When you're at school, how do you feel about being in the classroom and being with your friends? What is your experience as a first grader going into second grade now?
Well, I don't feel scared, but I do feel a little bit nervous because I don't exactly know who my second teacher is. I just know that my second teacher, summer school teacher, is Miss Namba. So I think I'm okay with that because Tegan, my best friend, her auntie, she knows Miss Namba, and so I feel kind of comfortable with Miss Namba. And my cousin had Miss Namba for first grade, but now she's a second grade teacher.
So it's the relationships that make you feel comfortable because other people know her. I think that's a really good way to build trust is like, if your family or your friends know someone, then...
The first time I tried helping that person, I really felt embarrassed. Like, I wasn't trying to rush, so I didn't even know, but then I heard someone crying, and then I just came and checked. Actually, I felt that was really good, and that's why I did it, because I knew I was going to feel embarrassed, because I'm just that person who doesn't really speak or do stuff like this. But I gotta say stuff in class. I can't just hide my voice in class. I actually need to say something, which I did, but not a lot of times. But I still got to help in class, like pass out wipes, collect our baskets on almost the last day. So I got to help on a lot of things.
I remember when you were in preschool, maybe it was kindergarten actually, and one of your favorite things to do was help people at lunchtime. Do you remember what you used to help them with?
Well, I think
it had to do with their milk.
Oh, yeah.
Can you explain what you did?
Mostly every lunchtime. My friends didn't really know how to open their milk carton, so I kind of helped my friends. It's not like I went around and said, like, do you need help? But they would ask me. Like, I never knew they didn't know how to open their milk cartons. And then the next day, I tried to open it again, but I just couldn't do it. And then I started getting better at opening milk cartons because I used to not know how, but now I kind of know how.
I know that in your family, it's really important that you help people. And I remember you saying once that Nishimotos are helpers.
Yeah. Well, every night routine, we say Nishimoto's, and then I have to say something like never quit, try our best, have a good attitude, maybe sometimes. But we do it kind of fast, so I need to think really fast before I actually say something. So I just say try your best because that's the only thing I could think of. And some things in our routine is kind of funny, like Hammah guys do Hammah tings.
What's that?
So Hammah guys do Hammah tings. That's the starting of our routine, and it's kind of funny.
What does that mean to you?
Well, I don't really know what it means, but I just saw that in a video, and then we just started doing a routine, and now that my brother says that, it's so funny. That's the starting of our routine.
It sounds like strong people do strong, important things. That's how I interpret it, but maybe it means something else to you. And to Ruri.
Rui thinks it means cool, helpful, strong girl. And then I think it means cool, respectful, kind, and helpful, strong person.
That's a great motto to have in your life, because then you have that positive mindset.
But sometimes I forget, so I kind of change it up. But I definitely still have helpful and kind there. And strong, because I'm a rock climber too.
Can we talk a little bit about your rock climbing? Because I've seen you rock climb, and you are so strong. You're like a little agile monkey climbing up the wall. Tell me about why you like rock climbing.
Well, ever since I did rock climbing, I think I started when I was 5. I started to see that because I quit gymnastics and I couldn't find anything else. So I was like panicking that day and I just didn't know. But then Daddy looked up rock climbing and I said, I'll try. And then I kind of complained on that day because my shoes didn't feel comfortable. And they were tight and my toes were curled. I didn't like that, but that was part of it. So I felt fine with it when I started climbing. And when I was done, I got something good because there's like a cafe there. And I just really like it there because now it's like I did it for 2 years. And I feel really comfortable. But the thing I don't like about rock climbing is my shoes always like feel kind of weird.
When you are rock climbing, do you feel excited or scared? Or how do you feel in the moment when you're like going higher and higher?
I kind of feel scared when it's... Because one time I chipped my tooth doing it because I fell putting my knee to my cheek and my back tooth was like... It was all like hard and like it was rough. And then we called someone and then they said, is it rough? And then Daddy said, yeah, because it actually was kind of rough. But now it's like smooth because they fixed it.
They fixed your tooth. I'm glad it's all okay.
But I don't know how they fixed it.
Oh, they're professional. They're good at what they do. So, what do you love about rock climbing?
Well, I love rock climbing because I can make new friends. Well, some of my friends. And some of my friends went away, and that's Abby. And I don't see Marilla and Nixon anymore. But they're still rock climbing. Abby is focusing on volleyball.
Volleyball? Okay. You have so many interests. We haven't talked too much about your shave ice business yet. Can you tell me what it's called again?
So my shave ice business is called Little Hopa, and there's lots of things to tell you about Little Hopa because Uncle Clay shut down and it's now ours because we're called Little Hopa, but Hopa means House of Pure Aloha. But I'm kind of used to saying Little House of Pure Aloha because it's Little Hopa.
Mm-hmm. The Little House of Pure Aloha.
Yeah. But the real name was Hopa, or Uncle Clay's, and then they had Hopa as, I guess it was just a small store, so Little House of Pure Aloha.
I remember getting shave ice there before, and it was so good. And now your family has some of the equipment, right? Mm-hmm. So you started your own business. What is your favorite flavor to make? Or eat?
Well, I think I like the strawberry one to make, but I like the pineapple syrup. Because strawberry, you can actually do something. Pineapple, you don't actually need to cut. Because we just buy cans, so it's a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
And Little Hopa is kind of special to me because I used to go there all the time and I really loved it, but I can still go there because there's another Little Hopa that there's another machine that he wanted to give away to his workers that have a shaved ice business at Punahou, but they were working for Uncle Chris, and so they took the other one that looks the same, but it's new.
Oh, okay.
And they make lots of different syrups, but that's fine because we're just still learning. Of course, they'll know how to make different stuff. They work there. But it's kind of weird that I feel like we're still catching up, and then we got a shaved ice table, like where you tighten it. So it was kind of hard on the first day I tried because the ice popped out on us, and then I got kind of wet when we were shaving ice.
When you started Little Hopa, I feel like your first event was at your house, and you did like a pop-up for friends and family. What was that like to serve shave ice out of your garage?
Well, I got kind of nervous because that was the first time I was doing it. And I felt very nervous because I was doing the syrup by myself, like nobody holding me. It was a risk to do it by myself. Like, what if I put too much? What if I put too little? What if they want condensed milk and I don't put condensed milk? But that's why we're so prepared for the party on this Saturday, because we have Auntie Ava. She's an auntie at the rock climbing gym. She's really good, and she helps me with routes.
Oh, that's wonderful. On rock climbing routes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I got really good. And yesterday we went to the loʻi with her, and it's dry land, so we just picked leaves. And then afterwards, we went to Adela's and to get lunch together.
So you worked at a taro farm yesterday, dryland taro.
Yeah.
You're busy.
Yeah.
You're everywhere.
But the loʻi, I think I'm going to go next Monday because there's lots of them on Monday. But if I went on Tuesday, nobody's going to be there.
Okay.
But one time we went not on Monday. It wasn't on Monday. And my dad's friend, Uncle Olin, he showed us like the real color when we like go inside the wet loʻi. And I felt so scared because Tegan was like, and then she's like, I can't reach the bottom.
Sinking into the mud.
And I was like, uh-oh, I'm falling into the mud. Because the mud is like, it's so deep there. Like, it's so squishy. And then it's so easy to fall down. Because I'm also very big. And the water is really like, it's pushing on the mud. So it's also like there's so much weight on this way. There's not weight coming up.
Got it. Elle, I'm really impressed with everything that you're doing in your life. You are very active, and you're a good friend and a good sister, student and a daughter, and it's been so much fun watching you grow up and be brave. I feel like you're a really brave person, and even for doing this little podcast with me, I know that it can be scary to talk out loud about things that are close to your heart. My last question for you is, because you have so many interests and you are embracing your own confidence, do you have advice for other kids on how to be brave?
Well, when I first started being brave was like at least when I was 5, because when I was 4, I didn't feel very brave to do a lot of stuff. But since I graduated preschool, I really wanted to be confident about kindergarten. And when I came into Miss Fernandez's class, I felt very welcomed. But now that I'm in first grade, I see her all the time, and I always come to visit her. I just really like school because I can see my kindergarten teacher, and I can say hi to my first grade teacher all the time.
So it's really about getting to know people helps you feel brave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Anything else you want to add to our conversation?
I just wanted to say that I really am lucky to be here. Thank you because I'm the first kid in the podcast.
Thank you for being the first kid on the podcast. You will always be one of my favorite kids ever because I remember during the pandemic we were in the same little COVID pandemic bubble because I was really close with your parents. And you were a baby and you were just learning how to walk and get potty trained, and we spent a lot of time together. Seeing you grow up into a brave young woman is really amazing, Elle. So thank you for coming on the podcast. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Aloha!